Hello student, myself Vinod Panara, and today we discuss some topic of IC engine chapter of BME, that is Basic Mechanical Engineering. So in today lecture, first topic, that is two-stroke SI engine. In last lecture we discussed four-stroke petrol engine, four-stroke diesel engine. Now in today lecture, we have to start with two-stroke engine. And first one, two-stroke SI engine, that is spark ignition. It is also known as petrol engine. So first topic for today lecture, that is two-stroke SI or petrol engine. Now this is diagram of two-stroke petrol engine. In this diagram, there is a piston, cylinder, spark plug, connecting rod, crank, etc. Now, in four-stroke engine, there are two valves, inlet valve and outlet valve. But here, there is a no valve, there is a three port, inlet port, outlet port and transfer port, which is shown in diagram. So in two-stroke engine, there are three ports, inlet port, outlet port and transfer port. And in this diagram, there is a deflector on the piston. Shown in diagram, there is a deflector on the piston. And what is function of piston ring? Piston ring provide tight connection between piston and cylinder. So there is a no leakage of gas from upper side to lower side. So there is a piston ring always provide on piston. Now in two-stroke petrol engine, there are three port, inlet, outlet port and transfer port. Now before starting working of this engine, we have to assume that, we have to consider that there is a high temperature gas at the upper side of piston and mixture of air and petrol in the crankcase. So we have to consider that there is a high temperature gas present at the upper side of piston and mixture of air and petrol present in the crankcase. Okay. Now, when piston move from TDC to BDC, it means during first stroke, piston move from TDC to BDC, the burn gas expand, the burn gas which is present upper side the piston is expand and power develop. Okay. Now when piston move downward during its first stroke, the piston first cover inlet port and mixture which is present in the crankcase, that is slightly compress. So first step in first stroke, when piston move in downward direction, it first cover inlet port and mixture which is present in crankcase is slightly compressed due to piston. Now, after completion of about 80% of first stroke, that is expansion stroke, the piston uncover the outlet port and high temperature gas which is present upper side of piston is released into atmosphere by outlet port. So that is second step In first stroke, when piston move in downward direction, it uncover outlet port, so high temperature gas present at the upper side of piston is released into atmosphere by outlet port. Okay. Then on further downward motion, it uncover transfer port. So mixture which is present in crankcase is transferred at the upper side of piston in cylinder, and first stroke complete. So during first stroke, piston move in downward direction. It first cover inlet port and it compress mixture which is present in crankcase. Then it uncover outlet port and high temperature gas which is present upper side of piston, that is released into atmosphere, and then it uncover transfer port. So mixture which is present in crankcase, that is transfer at the upper side of piston in the cylinder. So this is about first stroke. Now at the end of first stroke, the top of piston usually has a deflector as shown in diagram. There is a deflector provided on the top of piston, and the fresh charge, here there is a mixture. So the mixture which is transferred from crankcase to upper side of piston is used to sweep out the remaining high temperature gas which is present at the upper side of piston. So remaining high temperature gas is also sweep out with the help of mixture, with the help of deflector, and this process is called scavenging. So scavenging means the removal of remaining high temperature gas with the help of mixture. This process is called scavenging, and this is done at the end of first stroke. Okay. Now in second stroke, piston move from BDC to TDC and it uncover inlet port. So new mixture of petrol and air, that is enter into crankcase by inlet port. Okay. When it is move in upward direction, the mixture which is present upper side of piston, which is transferred in previous stroke, so which is present at upper side of piston is compressed, so pressure and temperature increase, and at the end of second stroke, spark is supplied by spark plug, so combustion of fuel start and high temperature gas release, and cycle repeated. So in two stroke SI engine, one cycle completed in two stroke. In first stroke, piston move in downward direction. In second stroke, piston move in upward direction. Okay. And spark is supplied at the end of second stroke. Okay. Now we have to start with two stroke CI engine. What do you mean by CI? Compression ignition. It is also called diesel engine. So this is diagram of two stroke CI engine. Same diagram, only in place of spark plug there is a fuel injector. So spark plug used in petrol engine, fuel injector used in diesel engine. What is function of fuel injector? It inject diesel fuel at the end of second stroke. Okay. Now, this is diagram of two-stroke CI engine, piston, cylinder, connecting rod, crank, and there are three ports: inlet port, outlet port, transfer port, and fuel injector. And in this diagram, also there is a deflector at the top of piston. Okay. Now, in this engine, also there are three ports: inlet port, outlet port, and transfer port. Now, before starting of cycle, consider that there is a high temperature gas at the upper side of piston and only air in the crankcase. What is difference in petrol engine? In two-stroke petrol engine, there is a mixture of air and petrol in the crankcase, but in diesel engine, there is only air in the crankcase. Okay. So we have to consider these two things before starting of cycle. Then, when piston move from TDC to BDC, the high temperature gas which is present at the upper side of piston is expand, so power develop. And when piston move in downward direction, first it cover inlet port and it compress air which is present in the crankcase. After completion of about 80% of expansion stroke, the piston uncover outlet port, so some amount of high temperature gas release into atmosphere by outlet port. Then further downward motion of piston, it uncover transfer port, so air which is present in the crankcase is transferred at the upper side of piston by transfer port. Okay. And at the top of piston, there is a deflector. So, the fresh air is used to remove the remaining high temperature gas by outlet port, and this process is also known as scavenging. So, in diesel engine, the air is used to sweep out the remaining high temperature gas from the upper side of piston to the atmosphere by outlet port. This process is known as scavenging. So this is about first stroke. In first stroke, piston move in downward direction. First, it cover inlet port and compress air in the crankcase. Then it uncover outlet port, so some amount of high temperature gas from upper side of piston is released into atmosphere. Then it uncover transfer port, so air which is present in crankcase is transferred at the upper side of piston and sweep out remaining high temperature gas. This process is called scavenging. So this is about first stroke. Now in second stroke, piston move in BDC to TDC. Inlet port, that is uncover, so new air, that is enter into crankcase, and due to upward movement of piston, air which is present at the upper side of piston is compressed, so its pressure and temperature increase, and at the end of second stroke, the temperature of air which is present at the upper side of piston is above the self-ignition temperature. So when diesel inject, its combustion start automatically and high temperature gas release. Okay. And cycle repeated. So this is about two-stroke CI engine, two-stroke diesel engine. In two-stroke engine, one cycle completed in two-stroke. Okay. Now we discuss comparison between four-stroke and two-stroke engine. So first comparison, in four-stroke engine, one cycle completed in four-stroke. In two-stroke engine, one cycle completed in two-stroke. Second comparison, in four-stroke engine, one cycle completed in two revolution of crankshaft. And in two-stroke engine, one cycle completed in one revolution of crankshaft. Third comparison, less power produced in four-stroke engine for same cylinder dimension and speed, and more power produced in two-stroke engine. Fourth comparison, heavy flywheel is required in four-stroke engine, and in two-stroke engine, lighter flywheel is required. What is function of flywheel? It control fluctuation of speed. Okay. Then fifth comparison, in four-stroke engine occupies more space, in two-stroke engine occupies less space. Sixth comparison, in four-stroke engine high thermal efficiency, and in two-stroke engine low thermal efficiency. Seventh comparison, in four-stroke engine high volumetric efficiency, and in two-stroke engine low volumetric efficiency. And eighth comparison, in four-stroke engine high initial cost and less initial cost in two-stroke engine. So in today's lecture, we discuss two-stroke petrol engine, two-stroke diesel engine, and comparison between four-stroke and two-stroke engine. Okay, thank you.